Yet another fantastic release by Ahmed maghribi, and this also is something that I really love, guys. It smells so rich, it smells so fantastic, it performs really nice. 12 plus hours of lasting is what I get, and 3 to 4 hours of projection, just like the other two beautiful releases like Pin Shake and March. So you definitely have to watch this video in detail, so stay tuned. What's up, guys? This is Yaser. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Yaserfrags. Today I'm going to talk about another beautiful release from Ahmed maghribi. So let's quickly start with the presentation box. The presentation is very huge, guys. This is an expensive fragrance. I'll come to those details, but first have a look at the beautiful presentation. Okay, this is how the outer box comes. Awfa by Ahmed maghribi. Eau de Parfum. This is a 60 ml only. There is no other option that you get. And manufactured in 2023 November, gives an expiry date of 2026 November, but doesn't mean that you can't use after that. All fragrances can be easily used 10 plus years if you store them the right way, but do not keep them untouched for a very long time. At least use them once in 2 to 3 months at least, because I've experienced that if you keep them untouched for too long, for more than a year, some fragrances get oxidized. Okay, so that's something which I've noticed. So don't keep them untouched for very long time. At least rotate all your collections if you're a big fan of collecting different fragrances. But otherwise, there's nothing like expiry for perfumes if you store them the right way. So this is the outer box. Inside that you get this beautiful, rich looking presentation box. Okay, this is how the presentation is. Very premium. If you want to give someone an expensive stuff, this is it, guys. This is it. Okay, this is 10 on 10 for presentation. Oh, did I show it the opposite way? So it says be faithful to your promises. Okay, this is how it looks. Hard box. It's not wood, but definitely a very hard cardboard box. Okay, and the bottle has this heart design with the hawk's head, okay, which is the national bird of UAE. So that's the kind of bottle design with some diamond cuts as well. And they also give you this beautiful stand for the bottle. So presentation is just 10 on 10, guys. Now the only thing that I felt, now if it was much, like I said, just blind by it. The reason why I'm not saying that here is because this is a little expensive. It costs close to 6,000 for just 60 ml. Okay, that's definitely expensive. If it was 100 ml, I would have still made that statement. Just blind buy, guys. If you like rich fragrance in the Middle Eastern style, or you want to get compliments, you want to smell like a rich Arab, just blind buy. But I hesitate to say that because 60 ml is a little too much for 6,000. But that doesn't mean that the quality is bad. The quality is top notch. Okay, top notch. Undoubtedly, this is mass appealing, it's rich smelling, there is no doubt. Only for that quantity versus the pricing is where I felt is not everybody's choice, right? So let's forget the price for the moment. I'll talk about how exactly it smells. Now this, to my nose, I wouldn't say it's completely unique, okay? There's a bit of this and that, but the creativity of this fragrance is phenomenal, guys. This starts off with a beautiful orange plus leather. Now I smelled personally raspberry and leather, and there is few other things, saffron leather, which is very common, rose and leather, which is very common. Orange plus leather is not something that I've smelled. That is beautifully created here. That opening itself is impressive because of that. Then comes the labdanum, which is smoky plus creamy. I've smelled labdanum, which is smoky, some dry woody feel, but this is smoky plus creamy, and that is creative, guys. Then you get a mixed dry fruit, which is very creamy and appealing. Okay, now if the dry fruit is like linear, it doesn't smell that great. Now the most part of this fragrance is that creamy mixed dry fruits, which starts from the 30 minutes mark, and it is beautifully done, guys. Absolutely beautifully done. This is very mass appealing, smells very rich. Undoubtedly, if people get you unnoticed with this fragrance, I would be very surprised. Okay, it smells that rich. It smells so sexy. It is very appealing. Though it is in the Middle Eastern style, it's not that typical saffron rose kind of a fragrance. This is for the rich guys, businessman style. Completely unisex again. Okay, no, don't say no heart-shaped bottle. It's a women's thing. So I think some people have commented that for Marj as well. I give a damn. So this also doesn't go feminine, but again this is slightly creamier and maybe sweeter than Marj. Okay, Marj is more on the smoky woody side. This is not too much of woody, but the woody is still there. Sorry, my camera turned off. I don't know what the reason is. So I was saying, then comes that rose, which is not that evident. This is definitely not a rose fragrance. I just saw rose mentioned in their official website, but I was trying to figure out where the rose is. Okay, I still couldn't sniff that rose here, but I definitely get that creamy dry fruit kind of a feel. Mix of all dry fruits with a creamy texture. Okay, that's what I get after the smoky creamy labdanum, and that is beautifully done. That creamy dry fruit feel dominates this fragrance after 30 minutes, and it is very nice, guys. Very beautifully done. You definitely have to check this one out if you like this kind of fragrance. It's definitely Middle Eastern. It's not on the Western style at all, but it's not that typical amber saffron sort of Middle Eastern. It's definitely unique, but not completely unique. It will remind you some of the beautiful expensive others from Ajmal, some this and that. So that kind of a thing is still there. So it's not completely unique to my nose, but it is beautifully done. Then in the late dry down, you get that musk and Madagascar vanilla. Madagascar vanilla is one of my favorite notes because it's not overly sweet, but at the same time, it has that nice creamy sweetness as well, which makes it very, very, very appealing to the nose. The overall formulation is done fantastic. You definitely have to check this one out if you have that budget. Okay, remember 60 ml for close to 6,000. Looks expensive, but it is definitely something that you can wear on special occasions. It is kind of unique. It smells very rich, undoubtedly, guys. It doesn't smell cheap at all. Undoubtedly a very rich smelling fragrance. People will definitely notice, even if they hesitate to ask because you live in India. They will definitely keep that thing in mind that this guy smells so rich. Okay, it's that beautifully done. So performance is also great. 3-4 hours of projection, 12 plus hours of lasting. Though Marj can project slightly better than this one, but it still performs great. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in case you have tried this. Comment down in the comment section. See you next time soon. Keep sharing the videos. Cheers.